The blink, it revealed the character of those closest to me. It shattered everything that I thought I knew.
You think those task force agents were gonna just let you go? You and I should be dead, and you should be in some interrogation room somewhere being tortured for information.
They will send an investigator after us.
We're dealing with someone who knows way more than they should.
There's a rumor that the Liberian captain in District 17 somehow figured out a way to get past the district defenses.
Rosalind.
That's a nice bag.
Give that back!
There is no way anybody gets past that invisible electrified barrier. It's got 20,000 volts of electricity and an encrypted rotating signal.
I've gotta get out of here. I can't go without you. Look, I was thinking we can find your aunt that you're always talking about.
Hello, darling.
What do we do?
What do you...
Hey, kid.
If this fails, I will hang you with it.
Let me guess. Short-term memory loss?
Nope. Trust issues.
All right. You went from investigator to fugitive pretty quick, kid. Want to catch me up?
It's a bit of a long story.
Pick the highlights.
We were after some intel and we turned into targets.
And the dead GPC assassin?
Like I said, trust issues.
Right. Fair enough. Look, I get it. Self-preservation. I'm just trying to do the same thing.
Taking out a GPC task force might not have been the best choice then.
No, it was the right one. Look, in a matter of time, our faces are going to be on every screen in every sector in the district. Any one of our friends will be racing to turn us in for extra rations, and if the GPC finds us, they'll make us tell them things we didn't even know we knew.
Yeah, which makes you helping us an even larger mystery. So why?
I figure you guys are making plans. Or you're about to.
Making plans?
To escape. There used to be a saying, there's no such thing as free. See, there's always strings attached, and those strings become chains. Sometimes what we think is freedom is really just another word for bondage. The lie is that freedom gives us the ability to do what we want, when we want, with who we want. But there is a cost to everything. Sometimes that cost is worth the price. Sometimes there's another saying. Freedom isn't free. It means someone died for your freedom. That is the truest thing I know.
Thank you. Seriously? What did you think was in there?
It's a house party, Kim. I didn't know, maybe...
I dumped some booze in your soda?
Well...
Wow, you have serious trust issues.
I mean, let's be honest. Out of the four of us, you are the most likely to get wasted at a party.
What? No. Okay, and what are you, like the purity police?
Look, I'm just not gonna feel bad about my life choices. Like Pastor Johnson says, we don't have to impress people who are not a part of our path to blessings.
And besides, purity isn't a bad thing. It creates longing.
Longing? You're like 80 years old.
But we can have some fun too, right? It's not all Bible studies and prayer groups, right?
Right. I fully believe God wants us to have our heart's desires. Good. Ooh. Oh? Yeah, Lula!
Escape. The Liberians.
You gotta set it up.
It's not that easy.
Easier than facing a GPC kill squad?
Look, until you lower the gun, we're not friends. Therefore, you're not a part of the decision-making process, all right?
Right. He's not wrong.
This is not gonna go the way you think. We can't just ask, okay? There's always strings.
We're at the end of our rope. Strings is all we have left.
Fine. Fine. But what about him?
I know. If I try anything... So we're all friends now?
When I was young, I had two friends, Justin and Silas. And one summer, Justin's family got a trampoline. And his father's only rule was that only two people could bounce on it at one time. One day, Justin convinced us to see how high we could bounce his little sister. And so there we are, the three of us, her in the middle, and she's getting higher and higher and higher. And eventually, we shoot her up so high that when she comes down, she landed wrong. Broke her arm. That night, my mom got a call from his dad, Justin's dad, saying that Justin had said it was my idea. And I just remembered that I was going to be in so much trouble had Silas not convinced his mom to bring him over and tell the truth. I never spoke to Justin again after that. Some friends, they act like enemies. Others, like family.
GPC is recruiting younger and younger.
I volunteered, actually.
That's something. Sit down. The folder. Your scores on the cognitive and retention simulations are outstanding. Combatives are very strong. But I don't see a score for your weapons clearance. Why?
I just haven't taken the test yet.
Haven't taken the test? Most recruits can't wait. You're not on a sacred exemption, are you?
No, not at all.
Good. Because I will report that religious nonsense.
It's not a problem.
All right. Then why?
I don't like guns. They never solve any problems, and this position is about my ability to solve the problem.
I agree with you. Most days. Nonetheless, we do live in a very broken world, and there will be times that you have to defend yourself or someone else. Understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. In the future, when I get up and leave, you follow.
Yes, sir. Got it. You good?
This is a really bad plan.
Probably. But it's all we have.
No, Cody, he's our contact!
He's a two-bit thug. Used to be a two-bit thug. Now I'm a freedom fighter. And you're right, big guy.
Look, clearly there's some history here. We don't need to trust him, but we do need him.
You guys get it all figured out? Ready to roll? Car's running, gas isn't cheap. How you doing? You miss me?
Yeah. It won't happen again.
Just take that. Hop in. Come on. You can do it. There you go. All aboard. Put them on. You too, Cody. Good job.
I can't help but think, what if? What if Second Sunday never happened? Where would I be now? What would I be doing with my life? But then I stopped myself, because there is no what if. No what could have been, should have been, no going backwards. Only forward. Always forward. We have to live in the now, because that's all we have. It's right now. Our time is short, and any moment could be our last. We have to tell the truth and help as many people as we can before it's too late.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen in quite some time. How are you doing, darling?
Lexi?
What brings you back to my little rebellion?
We need your help.
Help? You need my help? I seem to remember you saying something about not needing my kind of help. Well, anyway, I would sure hate to miss an opportunity to reacquaint ourselves. So tell me, how is it that you come traveling with a district detective and not one, but two GPC investigators? I never figured you for a district snitch. There must be an amusing story to tell.
Look, we're in deep, okay? And I was hoping that you could set us up with a guide.
A guide? Oh, I see. So you and your friends wish to escape our fine district?
Yes.
Of course. You know, I couldn't say no to a prodigal child like yourself. However, there is but a single guide left, and I can only provide a potential location because he is rather nomadic by nature. Would you be a darling and tell Rose to bring my little black book? I Can't wait to see the look on her face. Oh, I love a good reunion.
No one, and I mean no one, knows he is here. I strongly advised against this, but the president wants direct questions answered about Project Judas. We are to keep his deniability intact. You understand me?
Got it.
Vice President Gray?
Ladies, please have a seat. It is my understanding that Project Judas was your brainchild, Ms. Saunders. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, the president will be looking for some particulars on exactly how this thing works.
Well, sir, the idea is that
I was not aware, Ms. Parker, that you had any involvement in the creation of Project Judas. Or am I wrong?
No, sir. However, I do have directional authority and oversight.
Well, those are two fancy terms, but neither one of them will answer my questions. Mrs. Saunders, please.
Sir, Project Judas is an infiltration and intel gathering operation. The GPC has tried without success to gather any actionable intel by hunting down these low-level targets. Judas is designed to actually infiltrate the terrorist cell with one of our agents, who can provide high-level intel directly to us.
And by us, do you mean the United States government or the GPC?
Sir, it's my understanding that the GPC is working alongside the U.S. government in our efforts against the Liberians.
All right, then, do we have any measurable results?
Sir, I must again caution that you or the president having any knowledge of this is extremely dangerous. You do not want an answer. Sir.
Steve, can you give us a minute, please? Thank you. Every day, Liberian terrorists wreak havoc on this country. They are gaining support as some type of a Robin Hood type of crusade, setting off explosives and targeting our citizens. I'm beginning to agree with you, Mrs. Saunders. I think we've been trying to drive in a screw with a hammer. Now I would like an answer to my question. Do I need to remind you, Miss Parker? I am here on behalf of the President of the United States of America. Now you can either leave this room or get in line. Miss Saunders.
Sir, one of our operatives has made contact with the terrorist cell in District 17.
And when can we anticipate any further information?
It's too soon to tell. It's a very delicate operation. However, I will say that we are closer than ever.
This project has the President's and my full attention. As do you, Mrs. Saunders. Good work. Would you please keep me abreast on any pertinent information?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And if you don't mind, ladies, the President and I have to make a surprise visit, so I'll be leaving. Thank you for being here. Steve? Thank you.
attack. You're too slow.
I thought you were supposed to be a detective.
Supposed to be. She's like a ninja.
Imagine if there were two.
Imagine.
Hey, Sunshine. You look well rested. It's downright perky. You ready to hear some exciting news?
No.
Good. We got promoted. We're now district police working with special GPC orders.
Nope.
Yep, too bad. Get up, take a shower, brush your teeth. Let's get to work. Hey. It's time. Time to move forward, do some good.
District police.
Right? Sounds important.
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting, hoping.
It's been a journey, but I'm here now.
Now that the happy reunion is over, let's get down to business. Your impending departure. You did it? No, my dear Rosalind, she did not. However, she has a new set of friends to escape with. But before they go, I have one simple request.
Of course you do.
As you know, we Liberians are locked in a battle of tyranny and deception. We are fighting for the freedom of mankind.
Is that why you bomb schools?
They are always casualties of war, Detective.
What war were the children fighting? What threat were they to you?
As much as I love debate, I will remind you that y'all came to me. And if you wish to escape without a guide, you are more than welcome. But I've heard tales of hoppers being electrified by the district fence. And they are none too pleasing. We have recently learned that our very own President Torres is here. And we would love to give a welcoming gift. Sadly, I do not know his schedule or location. Even if I did, I would need a volunteer willing to deliver this token of our gratitude on our behalf. That's suicide. The truth is, they are dead either way. I'm simply providing a way of escape, as far-fetched as that may seem. Or at the very least, to avoid the torture and the painful death of a GPC.
So you want us to track down the secret location of the President of the United States and plant a bomb to assassinate him.
Correct.
And if we pull this off, and that is a big if, you'll give us a potential location for the guide who may not even be where you say he is, or willing to help us out.
Correct again, handsome.
Could we just have a moment?
Tick-tock.
Well, I told you there'd be strings.
Strings? Feels more like razor wire.
I just have one question.
How did she know the president's in town?
Exactly.
We may have to figure that out as we go. We're gonna need to talk to your guide before we do this.
Don't let my southern charm fool you into thinking I'm an idiot.
If we make it through this, we're gonna wanna leave town ASAP. We don't have time to play games with your guide. If he's there, we'll do it.
All right. We'll let the lovebirds go.
No, I go.
I don't think you fully understand the concept of leverage. Well then, we have a deal. His name is Moses. Fitting, don't you think? He doesn't like visitors, so watch your head. Admit it. Feels good working together, doesn't it? The president won't wait forever.
Do you have any idea why you're here? Your file says you have a history of aggression and violence. Says you're highly intelligent but lack the discipline to use it. Is that true? You know, there are two different types of people in this world. Prey and predator. Prey scurries about, always weary of the predator. They spend their life in constant fear of the inevitable. The predator roams about, free to hunt. The top of the food chain. You have a choice. Either you're prey or predator. Which will it be? Excellent.
Guess we just knock.
Should have brought some cookies.
What she said about...
She likes to play games. That's all.
Right. Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
We don't want any trouble.
Lexi Dew sent us. We're looking for Moses.
I'm Moses.